The owners of Fox News might be the new owners of TikTok. Bye.
So what's really going on with TikTok in the US?
We are watching the United States crumble. And I'm still speaking before the orange man makes it so we can't.
I love Donald Trump. He is the most amazing president that we have ever had. Liberals are such crying crybabies. They don't know how to stop complaining, and maybe if they just got jobs, they would be able to pick themselves up and they wouldn't need all the government assistance. It's so great that we're deporting all of these illegal aliens because now Americans can take the jobs that they are currently stealing from us. The tariffs are clearly working right now. I don't know why you can't possibly see that because we're making so much money and we're basically operating at a surplus right now. You stupid liberals. Maybe if you stopped whining and complaining, you would see that we have the hardest working American president in history of our country. He's so amazing. He literally sacrificed his life just like baby Jesus. And anybody who thinks that political violence is justified or you're celebrating the death of anybody, you definitely deserve to lose your job. I think that liberals are the completely bad thing in this country. They're destroying our country. If you can't see that liberals are destroying our country, then you just need to wake up because you are definitely stupid. And we don't need to go to college because all college does is completely indoctrinate you. And I'm so happy that Donald Trump is starting to see and hear the real American people, and he is a champion for the people.
At this point, TikTok doesn't look like a social media app. It looks like all-you-can-eat buffet.
So what's really going on with TikTok in the US? The White House says they got a deal, and 7 board members, 6 of them Americans, and all the data will be stored in Oracle. And the algorithm, it will be rebuilt and retrained inside of the US. So here's what's going on. The TikTok is preparing a US-only version of the app. The version will be trained its recommendation system using only United States users' data. That's why it needs to be retrained. So no outside data or engineers shape the US users' experience. But there's a tiny little bit problem is the algorithm is rebuilt under Trump's government. Will it tilt towards Trump's politics? TikTok has 170 million American users. Change the algorithm, you change the feed for all of them. And also why the deal is happening right now, we also need to look at the business-wise. TikTok is not doing very well in the US. Last year, the TikTok shop sales is $8.5 billion, way below target. Mostly because the high tariffs make things expensive and Americans still shop on Amazon, not really through live stream. And the logistic is not that great for TikTok shops. Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia, it's completely different. The sales hit $34 billion last year. That's 3/4 of TikTok's global total. This year, they aim at 65 billions. People there love live stream shopping, and the ecosystem is created there. And trust me, live stream shopping is actually the new way of doing all this online shopping stuff. It's entertainment, it's fun, and you can ask the shoppers questions right in the live stream. So you know your product. Let them test out in the live stream. Sometimes they crack some jokes, make some performance. It's kind of fun way to do shopping. It's the next generation stuff. So by end of the day, the US user gonna have its own separate app, and the TikTok is turning into a political pawn sooner or later. And for some of the users, you want to see the outside world. I do have VPNs. If you guys interested, let me know. I can sell VPNs right now. So I have a full article on Substack, link in bio, or visit grumpychineseguy.com. Thank you guys. Thanks for the support. Let me know if you need VPNs. Take care.
So to anyone who hasn't figured it out yet, the Constitution is dead. The United States is no longer the United States of America. We are officially run by an oligarchy. Project 2025 is riding right on schedule. And to top it all off, we are being run by an authoritarianism. This is it. This is the end. And once TikTok goes bye-bye, that is it. I saw a post on Twitter from this, very large Republican influencer, right? And they're talking about how this app, how the new TikTok US version of the app is going to be run by Zionists. It's going to be run by Zionists, controlled by America and Israel themselves. The United States is dead. The Constitution is dead. Freedom of speech is dead. And everything that has happened with Jimmy Kimmel, this basically proves my point even further. From where I stand, we only have two choices. Only two choices. The first one, I think we all know what it is, but I'm not going to say it out loud. We all know that one choice, but nobody doesn't want to make that choice for some odd reason. Then the second choice is we can just up and leave the United States, but a lot of people just can't up and leave the United States. It's very expensive. Plus, nobody wants to go out of their way to learn another language, most likely. No amount of peaceful protesting, debates, conversations, or middle ground is going to save the United States. It is over and done with, period. The left has lost, ladies and gentlemen. The left has lost, and the Democrats have lost, okay? So the Republicans have won, and starting from today, freedom of speech is dead. It's gone.
Hi, I'm the United States American that made a video called I'm an American. The United States is becoming a dictatorship. And I was sick of pretending everything's fine when it's not. Which is why I made that video. We are watching the United States crumble. And I'm still speaking before the orange man makes it so we can't. And in the upcoming weeks, TikTok will have a policy that won't allow me to talk about any of it. And you guys won't be able to see any videos about it either. So I'm going to tell you what's actually happening here in the United States. The truth is, the United States elected a dictator, and they did it twice. And now we are turning into a dictatorship. The United States is no longer a good country to live in. Undocumented immigrants are being kidnapped, and we don't know what's happening to them. And our president is talking about sending in the National Guard to cities across the United States to stop protesting. And this is unconstitutional, as the National Guard is here to protect us. It's supposed to only be deployed in certain cases, such as in cases of invasion, of rebellion, and to uphold the United States law. And this is pretty vague, which is why he's using it to his benefit. He claims it's to stop a crime problem in these cities, despite the fact that these very cities have actually had a decline in crime rates and it hasn't risen. He's lying. He is sabotaging the economy for his own gain, and millions of Americans are suffering because of it. He has been slowly taking control over the media, over the military, and as he claims, over the election. The truth is, growing up here in the 90s, the United States was a great place to live. But now the United States is just a shell of its former self. My name is Halo, and I make truthful videos about what it is like to live in the United States. And as long as my videos get pushed out onto TikTok, I will still talk about everything. Because I refuse to be silenced by a white nationalist, idiotic orange of a man.
I'm glad you watched this extent. Do you use TikTok? Do you watch TikToks? Do you love TikTok? I think for those who understood that the purpose for which TikTok was to be banned to begin with wasn't about China stealing data as they claim it was, but they knew that it was about control. It was about media control. Apart from changing people's life through so many programs that TikTok offers, and also monetizing the content on TikTok, there has also been another layer to that, which has been freedom of speech. People expressing their thought, challenging the system, trying to communicate their views, impact knowledge into others. And it was amazing. For me, TikTok has been a platform where I've learned a lot. And the reason why I've been sharing videos from TikTok is because I came across creators who are challenging things, and it's so mind-opening. And personally, I will feel bad if all the creators that I follow will decide to withdraw from TikTok.
I'm not gonna be on this app when it becomes "We love Donald Trump."
Here we are. We speak about freedom. Are we really free? And what is freedom? Is there any limits to freedom? Share your thoughts in the comment section, like the video for recommendations, subscribe if you're new here, and also do not hesitate to leave your thoughts. Goodbye for now. I appreciate you.